Time.
Superman in our me, that's a $1,000,000.
We're 30.
Wake up in our real lobster. Free that I get.
What if I things in my knapsack, you know?
Attention radio station.
Welcome. Please back away from your radio. I like new music, news talk, updates with artist drops, listener drops,
Sound effects.
and movie drops.
Hey, what's that?
Music news.
Local.
Music news. International.
Welcome to Music News.
It's the news time.
It's music news time, Kishima. It's music news time, alright? Music news. You ready? Music news. You understand what your duty is? Music news.
Hi, Dora.
Yeah. Music news.
No.
And them never cut your pay this week. But I tell you, life is great. Life not nice to you.
What you stay so Dora? What I need? What I need?
Life not nice to you.
Life is great. I mean, we're here talking, we're breathing,
Yeah.
we're living.
Yeah.
Jaja.
Right.
So how you been?
Wonderful.
Happy to see that you're at work
life
and
nice
not
to
on
me.
vacation.
All right, boss. All right.
All right, well, welcome to Music News. It's Friday, February 18. I'm Kishima Francis. Second Chance, a movie produced by Sprague Benz, Red Square Productions, and Top Notch Vision Films, received a standing ovation following the premiere on Thursday at the Savor Cinema in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Wayne Wanda, Kemani Marley, Kabaka Pyramid, and Foota Hype were among the celebrities who attended the movie premiere. Directed by Jamaican-born US-based Cleon James, Second Chance tells a tale about a Rastafarian with a university degree who aspires for a white-collar job. His hopes are crushed when he's discriminated against for his religious beliefs. Frustrated, he is influenced by friends and gets into trouble. He is, however, given a second chance to make good with his life. The lead role is played by popular dancehall artist Sprague Benz, who is popularly known for his breakout role in the 2002 film Shutters alongside Kemani Marley. In a Music News interview, Sprague says he's overjoyed by the feedback.
Yeah, last night was a great vibes at the Savoy Theatre. You know, we had a good turnout, we had a sold out crowd. It was a really great vibes to see the people interacting with the movie, making their comments as they go along and, you know, laughing at points that I didn't even realize were so funny until after I watched it back. And to see their appreciation afterwards, you know. I didn't really expect the whole theatre to get up and start clapping and, you know, really showing that they full joy at what was happening. And even their comments afterwards was good, you know, to say that them enjoy the movie right through without seeing a whole bunch of violence and explicitness and vulgarity. So that to me was the best part of it, you know, to know that we could have still present a nice, clean, fun-loving affair that even parents can bring their children to in the future and feel comfortable with them grandmother listening and watching, but still having a great time. You know, that's the greatest part of the whole movie to me. So, you know, looking forward to bringing it home and sharing the experience.
Other cast members include award-winning actress Melissa Determined, Jodie Covington, selector Tony Matterhorn, and St. Lucian's soca DJ Barry Hype. Second Chance is again showing tonight at the Savor Cinema in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Music News also understands that plans are in the making to take the film across the United States, Canada, England, and the Caribbean.
That's some good news right there, and he's happy about it. You know, it being a sort of a family affair. You know, he has really grown, and Tony Matterhorn is a part of it as well, and some other names that we know. So him don't know when it coming to Jamaica. You know, him can't give us a timeline.
Definitely can't give us a timeline, but you also know that these things take capital too to move from country to country. But you hear the feel good vibe and emotion that, you know, look, people are feeling it, standing ovation, that kind of vibe.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching it actually.
Me too,
Yeah.
definitely.
Nice.
In other news, dancehall stars Sean Paul and Beanie Man, along with rappers 21 Savage, Megan Thee Stallion, and Offset, are some of the entertainers featured on Shensia's highly anticipated debut album Alpha. The official track list features guest appearances from Tyga, who is featured on 2 songs, Target and Blessed, 21 Savage on the recently released track You Are That, and Megan Thee Stallion on the controversial single Lick. The 14-track album also features rapper Offset on Bones, Sean Paul on the single Lying If I Call It Love, and Beanie Man on a track titled Henkel Glue. In related news, Shensia is slated to make an appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live on March 3. The Shenyang boss has also been named Apple Music's latest Up Next Artist, which is a monthly artist initiative geared towards identifying, showcasing, and elevating rising talent.
See it there? And you were complaining about Lick?
Look, it is what it is. She is doing well. She's rising. She's doing her thing. But it doesn't take away that Lick was a controversial single. It is what it is.
Yeah, it's controversial, and you know a lot of people didn't like it. You know, and still don't like it for whatever reason. Mm-hmm. But I think you know they made more awareness to the song based on the comments and everything. No, so.
Well,
And then some people are considering licking and so on, you know what I'm saying?
What you saying?
I don't know.
What you saying there?
Yeah.
Sure.
And some people still are that lick. You understand what I'm saying?
Right, I'm hearing.
Yeah. But big up to Shensia.
No, absolutely. And I'm really looking forward to hearing Alpha.
Right.
In other news, voting for the Carl Young Listener's Choice Award in the Irie FM Reggae Month Music Awards ends at midnight. For the Carl Young Listener's Choice Award, listeners can vote for their favorite artist for 2021 via the WhatsApp line 876 350-2838. They have from now until midnight to cast their votes. On Tuesday, March 1, some 21 Jamaican entertainers are to be awarded for their work when the Reggae Month Irie FM Music Awards is broadcast live. The awards, which was halted for over a decade, was relaunched on February 9 during Irie FM's Wake Up Call and E-Buzz programs. International entertainers Spice and Sean Paul lead the list of nominees with 6 and 5 nominations respectively. Among some of the major categories are Album of the Year, DJ of the Year, and Song of the Year. D'Angel, who is nominated in 2 categories, Best Dressed Female, and for the Irie FM Humanitarian Award, says she's honored and humbled to be recognized for her work as a philanthropist.
When I saw that I was nominated for a Humanitarian Award in Irie FM Humanitarian Award, I was like, wow, I was like crazy because I think I am my biggest fan and my biggest cheerleader. So I was so excited. I was so excited amongst all these other great nominees. I'm elated. I am really humbled by it to be nominated. And it's just my hard work and being recognized. And it's a good feeling, trust me. It's an amazing feeling. It's like I'm a winner right there. So, to be recognized makes me a winner. And it's just a motivation to continue what I'm doing with my foundation. It's not easy. It's not an easy road, but I keep pushing. I keep pushing because I tend to put the people first. Rain, sun, or shine. The angel is always out there giving back, sometimes from nothing. But, it has gotten to a level where I am being nominated. So I'm saying, toodles to me. And thank you so much, IRFM, for recognizing and acknowledging me as a humanitarian and the work that I'm putting in. Yeah, so it's a good feeling. And big up to all the other nominees. Yeah, the Angel. And so, Angel's Foundation spreading a little love to everybody that we can, with the little that we have here. Big up.
Other persons vying for the IRFM Humanitarian Award are Ramesh Major, Sean Paul, Buju Banton, Bounty Killer, and of course, The Angel. The awards being held in association with the Ministry of Entertainment is a part of the Reggae Month celebrations. The IRFM Music Awards, first held on Valentine's Day, February 14 in 2006, was the brainchild of senior radio presenter Ainsworth Big A. Higgins, who had been a long-time advocate for the awards. He led the team for 3 years in 2006, 2007, and in 2008. The 2022 Reggae Month IRFM Music Awards covers the period January 1, 2021 to December 31, 2021.
Them never know, say a big something.
Never know.
I think I remember Mr. Young coming in when we had that the first one. And
Yes,
it's the only recording
2006.
that we have of him. Can you imagine? The only recording of him saying thank you, Jamaica.
And we really had to pressure him to say something.
Right,
'cause he
right.
was like, no, and
Yeah.
I don't mind think
I
that.
don't mind think that,
We're
you know.
gonna
This
do
big
it,
are we, you know. You understand?
Right, exactly.
So it's
And
a
then,
good
he did
memory.
it anyway.
I
It
remember
is.
awards, big something.
Real thing. It's that time though, Dora. It's time for TGIF Top
Papa
Gossip in
Jesus,
5.
ready.
Give me a signal.
You ready, Shane?
Yeah, man, no
Shane
good
ready?
man.
Oh, come
Wash
in
it
there.
well ready.
Yes.
So TGIF, Top Gossip in 5. Now, former PNPYO President Crystal Tomlinson and former Deputy Chairman of the Firearm Licensing Authority, FLA, and former Government Senator Dennis Meadows are in a war of words across social media. Now, it all started when Crystal Tomlinson tweeted, Mr. Meadows is struggling to sound honest on this interview. Dennis quickly fired back, tweeting in part, like you struggle to remain hashtag baby mother 13, but failed miserably. Crystal shot back, tweeting in part, Dennis, my private parts and reproductive choices aren't your business. The FLA was your business. TGIF, Top Gossip in 5. Should people who hold public office be guarded with their responses or just defend themselves against social media critics?
I think what he
Top
should have
Gossip in
done,
5.
I think what he should have done when he was doing the interviews to get the Bible, you know, like Marion,
And put
get
on
the
his
Bible and
head.
put on his head, you know, so that the people will think that he's being honest in his
In the
in
interview.
his responses. You know, that's what I think he should have done, and he wouldn't have had this comment from Crystal.
I can't.
I like
bother.
Shane. If him
Well-
did just take the Bible and put on him head while him talking,
No, you
nobody
know,
would have
I-
this comment to say.
I didn't hear the interview, but from the discourse between himself and Crystal, I thought his comment to be quite out of place because it wasn't dealing
Yes.
with the issue that she was addressing with him.
Right.
Yes.
He reached all the way in our
Yes,
personal life.
yes. As she says, that wasn't his business.
Right.
The FLA is and was his business.
Right.
And
Yes.
we have to get to a point where we can take constructive criticism. I mean, we're having this conversation now. Somebody somewhere is saying, oh, but listen to them, laugh and doing it. You are entitled to your opinion. It
Yes.
is up to us now not to go on social media to say, who are you to speak? Hashtag baby mother number 1 or 5.
And all, we're
or
not
whatever
10
the
man
case
go there,
is.
you understand?
Yeah, and really that had nothing to do with the issue being addressed.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes, she should have just played next to that for him. You
But
understand?
then, you know, that's our public servants for you.
The man under fire, serious fire. You know, because
As-
everybody
as-
didn't know say
as-
Jack Ure go jail.
As should be, because really when you hear the news, and you see the news coming out, over 200 people with criminal records have
Not
been
only
issued
that,
firearms.
but
And then
when you
decent
reflect-
law-abiding citizens
Right,
have
when
to
you
go through
reflect
all
on-
of the hoops and loops and
To
fire
protect
and
themselves.
everything. Forget
And
one little
sometimes-
piece of firearm.
Sometimes they are not cleared, like we see in recent news involving the late Chinese couple who
The
went
young
there
man
seeking-
applied to get firearm because he had been robbed multiple times.
And him never
and
get
his
it.
parents. And he didn't get it. And then his parents were killed.
Right.
So it all comes back to, instead of firing off your trigger fingers across social media platforms, that you have to think.
Yeah, but the man is human and the man retract him statement. I mean, I don't know if he's going to do anything good at this point because him did done so what him say. when him said
But
what him said, when he meant what he said.
What he also said in what should suffice as an apology
Yes.
is not an apology. Because if you're apologizing, you just say sorry.
Exactly, without explanation, right?
Without explanation.
It's just a
Like,
boy, Christian, I am sorry for the comments I made.
I
Done,
was
full
out
stop.
of line, and especially as a father as
Right,
well,
right.
and, you know, having a family of your own.
Yes.
These are things that you have to take into consideration. You have to think twice. So some of even the what do you call it, criteria or guidelines as it relates to FLA should have been applied before you fired off on Twitter. Think about it.
The man never knows that Jackie will go to jail. Come on, man. I can't deal with the man, so.
What are you looking for, Dora?
I'm trying to help him here. You understand? The man was not aware that Jackie went to jail, and therefore issued him a license.
And some 200 other
And
persons
some 200 other
who
persons.
have criminal records.
Yes, he was not aware, you know?
And it comes back even to the point that we're discussing, because not only with this recent situation, but Shane and Shine, we have seen many instances, you know, where persons in public office, they are
Have
not
corrupted the position
They're
that
not
they have
held
been
accountable.
entrusted with.
I mean,
And
overseas,
then-
if you commit adultery, you're
And
out
then
of there. You know what I'm
nothing-
saying?
Nothing happens.
But here, you know, you're not held accountable. You know,
No.
them just shuffle the deck.
Yeah, you just shuffle
I'm-
to one side.
if somebody is stating an opinion by listening to an interview or dissecting a speech that you have made, it doesn't give you the permission to just be a tyrant and go off. No, when you think about the position that you hold, I mean, at what point do you draw the line?
Why? This is Jamaica. It's not a real place. And we enjoy living here in the lawlessness of the land.
Shane, I leave you to follow Dora. I leave you to follow Dora with a comment.
It's a wonderful land of lawlessness. And who you know. You know, you need to know some people
yes,
here.
man, it's really about who you know.
You understand?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So make sure you're in Rome. You do as the Romans do. Align yourself with the right people so you can get these breaks as well, because it will not stop.
And
And
that's
you know,
a sad reality.
it unfortunate, really, but I have to agree with Shine, because there is no resolve, neither from the bottom nor the top, to do anything about lawlessness and corruption in Jamaica. We don't even have sidewalks to walk on. We don't even have roads to drive on.
And occasionally when there are potholes that will swallow an entire individual and it makes the news, or you're lobbying and you're talking about it, you still have somebody on the next side trying to justify why
Yes.
the pothole is there for so long.
There are
I mean,
communities in
these types of
Jamaica
madness
without water,
Still.
still.
and we tolerate all of that.
I can tell you this. I don't be watching or listening to certain things anymore. That's not part of my diet anymore. 'Cause I've been hearing the same thing over and over. Not a lot of changes over the years, you know?
Absolutely.
Just aligning yourself with the right people so you can get the
man.
breaks. Here, people. That's it.
Dora, here are no.
Not to go off track, you know, but with the same corruption thing, Muta had a gentleman on his program last week, and it was the same thing that he was highlighting, that corruption in Jamaica is the number one problem. And until we see some people in top positions, including politicians, being held responsible and being properly convicted and charged, then you won't have any difference.
That will only stop if they stop selling whiskey and scotch, you know.
So that's why I say, unfortunately, I have to agree with Shine.
They will have to stop selling whiskey and scotch.
It won't stop.
It is the harsh reality,
It won't
because
stop.
accountability, each time the goalpost moves, depending on the person that needs to be held accountable.
Right. Come on, man. Even if you're going there, you're not corrupt, you know. You have to play a ball.
Me as a decent law-abiding citizen, me feel afraid for go get one gun, because if me go get one gun, then it's like everybody knows that me have a gun, which shouldn't be so, because my application should be a private matter. And then before you know it, people boom, 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 come kick off my door and kill off me and my family. Forget one piece of iron.
Well, you see, once Squaddy knows, you know.
You see what me I talk about, Shine? All right.
Shine,
Once Squaddy know, I hate that, you know.
The FLA thing, the man, it really stink, man. Stink.
It is. And allow people to express their opinions without...
Yeah, man. Without being dirty or under the waist with your blows.
I want to not leave my friend alone, you know. What his name?
Mr. Meadows.
I want to not leave my friend alone, yeah?
It is what it is. I would not want to say you draw across social media. Hashtag baby mother of what you going to put now? None?
Yeah. And you know, really political, you know, because, you know, we're here talking and some people will look at it politically because, you know,
Right,
Crystal
so they're
aligned
on
with one
opposite
side and
sides.
Mr. Yes, but we're not talking about politics here. We're just talking about what is right and what is wrong.
But Shane, that should not even be a point
I know,
of
but you know, we're in
contention,
Jamaica
like, you
where
know?
people is either JLP or PNP. So people are going to look for you and say, oh, him a talk because him a this P or him a that P.
Look, I'm neither green or orange. I'm Kishima.
I'm green and orange and red.
I'm Jamaican. African Jamaican. So I speak for
Wow.
Jamaicans.
Yes.
Right now, what color is Mia Motley?
Barbados.
She's Caribbean.
No, what color is their flag when them use in Barbados?
Blue, yellow. There's blue and yellow in there.
Well, yeah, man, that color
You're
there.
with her.
Yeah, man, anytime election come up again, I'm voting for Mia Motley.
Yes, man. Caribbean leader of the year.
Yeah.
It is what it is. In other news, an actor for the hit Paramount series Yellowstone says he will not be attending the SAG Awards this month due to the event's COVID-19 vaccine requirements. Forey J. Smith, who plays ranch hand Lloyd Pierce on the show, posted a video on Instagram, which has since been deleted, but not before being shared on social media. In the video, Smith apologized for not being able to attend the awards ceremony. I mean, no offense to anyone, Smith said. I'm not vaccinated, and it's a requirement to be vaccinated to be at the SAG Awards. He added that he will not get vaccinated. According to the SAG Awards, all ticketed attendees will be required to show proof of vaccination plus booster shots, if eligible, proof of a negative lab-based COVID-19 PCR test within 48 hours of the event, and a negative antigen rapid test the day of the event. The SAG Awards will be simulcast live on TNT and TBS on February 27. You know, so here it is.
We're still going through
are
that?
standing up. It is still an issue. I mean, even now, with we're in Reggae Month and there are some live events that selected persons will get an opportunity to attend, but you must show proof of being fully vaccinated.
And you know,
to
it's
attend,
good to
so-
be at home and do a little gardening. Catch up on a
Yes,
little
yes. It's good to plant and, you know,
gardening, you know.
tend to
Sure,
your
everything is
crops.
okay in the house, you know.
A friend of mine was asking the question if the entertainers who will be there performing, if
they're
they
fully
will all be
vaccinated.
vaccinated.
Well, I know one of the events, there is an event where Sizzler will be performing with an orchestra, and that event will require attendees to be fully vaccinated. There is a number in terms of how many people can attend. Nonetheless, you still have to be vaccinated. Very, very interesting question there,
Yeah, man.
Shane. And
The
does your
attendees have
particip-
to be vaccinated.
The Rasta man is not apologizing.
Oh, you know how we shine.
I just hollered
The
out
Rasta
the
man
name.
is not apologizing.
But you know,
And I cannot say anything further.
Conversation.
Yeah.
Well, we're happy that we're able to speak directly with his rep right here, Dora, speaking on his behalf. But, you know, to each his own. Let's see what happens. And it goes back to the very same conversation that we're having. Everything is just out of convenience and preference. You know, when it suits me, I will just ride the tide. And if it doesn't suit me, then I will just voice my opinion strongly.
Unwarranted opinion.
Why are you troubling my friends today, man?
Nobody, look here, we're just having a conversation.
Fouls, lay guns and all of that. I don't know what's the problem.
Shane, what is wrong with her today?
Shine.
I don't see a problem. You never know a fall near gun.
Well,
You never see that. You never hear about
you're
it.
making me
No,
aware.
never heard. Never
I heard
of
about it. I
Shane.
didn't see it. I wasn't there, but I heard about it.
Okay, well, this day in music, 1993, Patrick Waite passed away, and celebs celebrating their birthday today are rappers Dr. Dre and Jules Santana, and actors John Travolta and Matt Dillon. Happy birthday if it's a special day. Any birthdays, Shane Shine?
Yes, man. Today is a big 6 for the grandson, Nathaniel. Yes, man. His birthday today, my grandson, ZJ Vibes' son.
All right.
So he
6
celebrates
already?
a big 6 today.
So what him call it? Grandpa?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes.
I don't know why people always run away from that title, you know.
You know, when I met him for the first time when he came here to Jamaica, it was like one of the most beautiful moments of my life. When I walked into the room,
Yeah.
he just ran straight to me,
Oh,
arms open wide, and gave me a big hug, saying, "Hello, Grandpa." It was like, wow.
It's your
Yeah.
first grandchild,
Yes,
Shane.
yes, he
And
is.
how
the
many
first.
more are you expecting, sir?
Well, I have another, Zaya. Her
Yes.
birthday was in November.
So are you telling them that
a
they
wonderful
need to
little
build
miss.
their football team?
No, man.
Shine, there is no
I
pressure.
don't know what's Vibes plan anymore, if anymore. But
Right.
the others not reached that stage yet.
Okay, all right, good.
Yeah, Dora, what is wrong with
I just wondering, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's a wonderful feeling, man.
Yes,
you know,
yes,
I don't like that old title, but this thing of being a grandfather and having 2 wonderful grandchildren like they are, Nathaniel and Zaya, yeah, man, it's a joy.
Yeah, man.
Well, lucky for some of us, we have years, before we can speak like you. But
Yeah,
enjoy
Yeah.
it, Shane. When
Yeah,
we
man.
get there, we can have the
Right.
conversation with you.
Yeah.
yes, man.
So I want to big up Diana Dixon. It's her birthday today, coming from Hearties in Manchester.
All right.
Hey, big up yourself, Diana. Happy
Big up
birthday.
Diana. Yeah. Just one birthday, Dora. How?
It's a whole heap of birthday, you know, whole heap of birthday. I said some of them earlier,
Okay.
you know, but I don't see it now, you know. But I think, yo, it's a birthday. Big up yourself, yeah? We love you and we wish you many more. See it there?
Yeah, man. Good. Well, that's the full 100 in music news for today, Friday, February 18. Remember to check out ariafm.net/ebuzz for more music news details. You can also check out live at 5:45 for Entertainment Spotlight. I'm Kishima Francis. Big up to Shane Clark. DJ Sunshine, take it away.
All right.
New music, news talk, updates with Artist Drop.